Yes. Okay, let's get a song going here. Got things on my mind, boys. Let's go here. Yes, indeed. Let's start with the facts. Let's get them going. Pop, pop, pop. Oh. Logical observations is always on top. More ways than one. All right, here, let's get this video going.
People thought the earth was flat, a giant disk underneath a firmament dome. The earth was the center of the universe. 500 years ago, science told us we live on a globe, a spinning ball shot into infinite space. They want us to believe that we are nothing but random stardust, meaningless. But they're wrong. They lie. Wake up. The earth is flat. The earth is flat. Space is a hoax. We never landed on the moon. Do you believe we're living on a rotating ball flying through space at thousands of miles per hour? Where is the curvature? Where? They control our minds. They control our thoughts. They control everything. Think twice. Think again. Wake up. The earth is flat.
All right, coming out on top as usual, right here. We got logical observations and see lightning, and I'm trying to find my airplane, which I can never find. But anyways, we will focus on. So yeah, here we go. So I need a piece of paper to write stuff down. All right, we're going to wait for a few so-called truthers to come into the chat, I guess. Okay. We got 8 people already watching. All right, as usual, I, for one thing, whatever I do outside in reality, when I'm recording the stars, I'm never going to shut up about the stars. You want to know why? Because the elites within the truther community are not being honest with you. I keep repeating this, but people just, I'm not sure people are understanding this. We're already coming down on JT Tolan. He's kissing the flat earth goodbye. So he's obviously been approached by somebody. And no, I will not keep that quiet because this is my YouTube channel and I'll say what I want. So, what is it that you want? Do you want the truth or some bullshit lies? I don't do bullshit lies. We're going to go through some more evidence and proof, because that's all I got here, right? On this channel, evidence and proof, because I do my own work. You've got people out there just grabbing all this bullshit, these bullshit videos, pictures. I don't know what it is. If people are lazy or they're in it for the business, of course. God's firmament is in the chat. What did JT Tolan say? Well, he said to go lick his ass. That's what he said, because you might as well go lick his ass. He thinks there is a vegetation. I'll say this slowly. He thinks there's vegetation on the moon. He needs to stop smoking drugs, because you got to be on drugs to think that. NASA does not even claim that themselves. Oh, man. What is this world coming to? Why did my live stream freeze? There we go. Maybe they don't like me talking about JT Tolan. Well, guess what? I'm going to talk about him. So, he also thinks, this is no word of a lie. He thinks the earth is moving. He thinks the earth is moving. Mr. Hotshot with all of his degrees. Ooh, he must be really smart. I don't think so. I don't care if you got 4,000 degrees coming out your wanker. You ain't smart. I'm saying it as it is. As it is. Just like I said a year ago when I was recording the stars. High five. I was already claiming months and months in advance what all of the stars would look like. And who was correct? Right here. Another high five. As we move on, we call out the bullshitters. The people in it for the business. I'm asking you, why do you trust these other people? First of all, debates are about as good as chewing on broken glass. waste of time, bullshit, proves nothing about anything. People are not going outside and providing proof of a globe or a flat earth. Neither of these people in the debates are doing this. All as they do is sit there and open their mouths because they are so excited to hear their so-called intelligence, because when the more they talk, the more smart they become, I guess. I don't know what it is. I see ego. It might have been, you might as well call the truth community the ego community, because that's all I see out there is a big fat ego. When you're doing debates are done. Debates are boring. Not sure what you get out of a debate other than an end of a debate. Okay, we move on to the next debate, and the next debate, and the next debate, and the next debate, and the next debate. And then I get a finger up my ass, and then another finger up my ass, another finger up my ass. And yet we have not accomplished anything in the frickin' debates. Bullshit. You're in it for the business. I'm asking you, truthers and flat earthers, are you honest with your subscribers? Are you truthfully honest? I'm calling you out, man. You aren't. You ain't. It ain't in it for the business. You're wasting my time. And you have to trust no one. If you want to know anything about the truth, go do it yourself. Don't trust my videos, even though I know they're 100% correct. You go out, and if you want to know what the stars look like, go record them. And if you're using a P1000, throw it out, because that's not acceptable, not one bit. If you want to know if the horizon curves, go and measure the curve. These globalists do not ever go measure the physical curve. They never do it, ever. You have to go do something yourself. Moving on, Michael Glosh, how are you doing? It's cute that Mikey thinks, here we go. Boom, chicka, boom. All right, moving on with the science behind finding out what the stars really are. You want to know something? I was talking to a friend yesterday, and I found this so freaking hilarious. Get this, guys. Are you listening? I'm going through my head. You want to know what goes through my head over the last few months? And probably will be for another few months, or until I solve the problem. I'll bet you a hot shot dinner that I'm the only one on this earth trying to figure out how the stars are actually embedded into the firmament. And I'm going to give you 3 or 4 possible diagrams on how I think the stars are embedded into the firmament. Do you get that? I could be the only one doing that, because I've been recording them for over a year, the stars. And I've been recording a surface behind some of them. And so I have examples of how the stars could be embedded into the firmament. And I'm trying to think of how this is working. I don't know what you're doing, but that's what I'm doing. I could possibly be the only one actually going to show you 3 or 4 possible diagrams on how the actual physical stars that you look at are embedded into the firmament. And you want to know something else? Who's going to argue that? Nobody, because nobody does what I do. Nobody's going to walk up to me and say, well, Mike, I think you're recording the stars the wrong way. I think you got the whole firmament issue way out of line. You don't know what you're talking about, Mike. Oh, yeah? Okay. Good luck with that one, boys. All right. So we need to go to... I'm serious. Maybe tomorrow, because it's Sunday. I'll go on my stationary bike. What else is there to do? I don't know. Still waiting for these stupid banners to be made. I don't know how much it's going to cost because he never tells me anything. So whatever. I'll just show up with no money then. How about that? Because I ain't got any. So I'll just give him, I don't know, I'll give him an apple or an orange. How about that? Anyways, let's move on to the evidence. Have you guys ever looked at Capella? Have you watched my videos? How many videos do I have of Capella? Maybe 1 or 2. I don't know. I think there's only 1. I will show you the screenshots that I took. Okay? Because this is what I do. I go back and I review and I analyze the videos that I actually take. So I sat here in front of my computer. Frame by frame, I sat here for an hour. Boom, boom, boom. Pushing the key on the keyboard. Next frame, next frame, next frame, next frame, next frame. But yet, I'm supposedly doing it all wrong, guys. It's out of focus. It's chromatic aberration, folks. I beg to differ. No. Again, as I sit here for an hour reviewing the few-minute video, next button, push the button, next frame, next frame, next frame, next frame, next frame, trying to get the perfect picture or screenshot to take. Because I'm going to blow these ones up 12 by 18 and get them laminated too. This is not 12 by 18, but I will show you what Capella looks like. It almost looks the same as the Star Sirius, but I will show you just in case you didn't know what it looked like. Because the people with the P900s and the P1000s do not know what they look like. Along with 98% of all the truthers out there. They do not know what the stars look like. Where did the chat go on my phone? CJ, S index. Do you think it should disappeared from the top first? All right, let's move on. I need to bring into, let's do this, this screen. All right, you guys will be awakened right away. I will show you my screenshots. So we have, let's go to this one here. So this would be the first smaller one that I got. I take screenshots, but we will move on because I have better ones. Are you sitting down? I hope you are sitting down because I am the only one in the entire world being honest about stars. Yes, I am the only one. So as I hold the star Sirius up to the camera, you can verify that the top half, well, at least I would probably say the entire thing looks like the star Sirius. Just the bottom frequency has not come out yet for some reason. So again, Mr. David Weiss is wanting me to repeat the process of recording the stars, which I have done many, many times. Mr. David Weiss will not accept the honest truth. He will never accept the honest truth because he is in it for the business. 1000%. He will not talk about my name ever, ever, ever. He will not show my videos ever, ever, ever because he knows I am 100% correct. And I can and will repeat the process of recording the stars and repeating and repeating and repeating. So these are just different screenshots of different times. And then again, the white dot always appears in the videos and the screenshots. I need to get some good construction paper, I think, or something to draw out the ideas that I have in my head for the firmament. I have 3 ideas and possibly 4 ideas on how these stars are embedded in or connected to the firmament, or possibly embedded into the firmament, possibly like a tooth. I am not sure yet, but I will draw out some diagrams. And of course, like I said, I will be possibly the only one that will be showing you that. Now, isn't that too bad, eh? So let's go. Did I show you that one? Yeah. And then so I've got like lots of screenshots here. We'll just go down to the screenshots that I took. Now, this is going frame by frame in the videos that I have posted on my YouTube channel. For those of you who have not reviewed the videos, I would highly recommend going to watch my star videos. Like I said, I'm possibly the only one who has ever honestly showing you what the stars actually look like. And for those of you who are not paying attention, this is the Star Capella. I recorded this back in November of last year. And we will just continue on with more of the, I can remember doing that, more of the screenshots of the video frame by frame. These are not out of focus. These are absolutely as clear as I possibly could get them on a clear night. Of course, like I said before, only like 2 or 3% of all nights throughout the year are actually clear enough. That is with 0 clouds in the sky. Still, you need another 100% clarity of the sky being clear. Just because you can see the stars does not mean it's clear enough in order to record the stars. So we'll just keep moving on. These are all separate screenshots. Again, this white dot always seems to show up above the cursor there. And you'll notice that this star is angled way off, like it's almost more of an angle than, yeah, it is more of an angle than the star Sirius here, because it was further north and further away from me. So essentially it would be more down on the firmament. And I have a diagram of that too, which is not hard to explain. So moving on. So these are all just separate screenshots. Some of them aren't as clear as I wanted them to be. So I just moved on to the next frame within the video. And of course, I thank you all for watching. I just want you to let you know that I am the only one showing you what the actual stars look like. Again, I'm the only one, honestly, in this entire plane that we live on, honestly showing you what the stars look like. But yet, Mr. David Weiss does not want to show these videos, because he is in it for the business. He doesn't care about other YouTube channels unless they're part of the millionaire flat earth group. Like Mr. Jeranism, who moves from an apartment into a big house, brand new house, that he has obviously generated income from falsifying some false truths. And that I cannot help. The only thing I can do is show you the actual 100% truth on what stars look like. And this is 100% the Star Capella. Deal with it. If you can't deal with it, go cry in the corner. So these screenshots are absolutely fantastic. And then, of course, I've already shown this one before too. The one on the left is from November. The one on the right is from April of last year. And of course, the one on the right was in the western sky. That's why it's tilted this way, because there's a dome above us. And the one on the left is just recently in November of last year. And I caught that in the eastern sky. That's why it's tilted like that, because there is a dome above us. For those of you who do not understand how shit works, and if I had the diagram the other day, but I could probably draw one out, I guess. Yeah, I could probably do it on there. I'll just do a rough draft, but I had some kind of a half decent one before. Oh, that's stupid. There, do that one. So this is why the one in April and the one in November look like that, because they were taken on different sides of the sky. That's why they're pointed at angles like this. And if I had one at some point or another, I haven't done this yet, but if I did catch one in the right position, you would get this effect too, straight up and down. But I have not recorded that yet. Only the one on the left and one on the right here. So more evidence concluding that you're under a dome. Those are the facts. Not my opinion. Those are the facts. I'm showing you the facts. Change that title to Capella or something like that, eh? Oh, here's one for you guys. How about we help out this wonderful lady? Going to bring up her YouTube channel. I just recently bumped into her channel. And I hope some of you will go over to her channel and subscribe. That's not it. Why did I not? She is a lovely lady from Florida. You can go check her out at Coherence. Please go. Actually, let's just type it into the stream. Or put the link there. How can I do that? Let's go do that. Because I think she needs some help. Or more, not help, but subscribers. How about that? Oops, there it is. So if everybody could please go check out her YouTube channel, would be absolutely wonderful. And yes, Miss Coherence, you're very welcome. She has a couple of airplane videos when she's sitting in an airplane and talking about a few things. So those are kind of interesting. And probably, well, she is. Obviously the prettiest one out there, obviously. Like, come on. Let's just get it all going. Go back to the live stream here. And for those of you who have not looked at my t-shirts, let's put that link in there. This one. Why is that not going there? Why is that not going in there? Isn't that interesting? What the hell? I can't even put my own link on there. What the hell? Just give me a few minutes here, guys. I need to figure something out. Maybe we'll figure it out later. Okay, so where am I going now? I don't have my airplane with me, so I can't do that diagram. What is going on here, guys? We need somebody to come into the stream. So I'm putting the link into the stream here, into the chat. If anybody wants to come in and chit chat, they can do so. So yeah, patiently waiting for the banners. hopefully Monday or Tuesday, but probably Tuesday, because the dude needs to phone me or email me with how much I owe. Because I need to prepare for that. And what else, guys? What else is happening in your world? I do have. Let's get the band here. We're starting to get ready for the show in May in Regina. So we've got some good artwork here. Don't worry, it's just going over the curve, which you never see, which you should see on a ball. Because if the airplane is going over the curve, by the time it gets to the horizon, it should look like this. You should see the bottom of the airplane. But for those of you who own P1000s, can zoom into the plane hundreds of miles away and see the airplane flying level through the entirety of the sky from horizon to horizon. More facts that the Globies do not have. We have the flat earth map here to put on the table when we go to the show display in May 25th. So we got that one. We've got the Earth's curvature chart for all of the people who will not know the Earth's curvature, because there will not be one person there at the show who will know that. And we've got this wonderful hoax. Speaking of astronauts, yes, they are alive, by the way, because I have phoned one of them a few times, and she answers the phone. Judith Resnick is 100% alive. And in relation to that, next week we will be phoning the new schmuckaroo over at the new female chief engineer at Kennedy Space Center. Her name is, what's her name? Teresa Kinney. We will be giving her a call next week. Get out of the bin. And we've got the wonderful cartoons that the Globies love. The planet, so-called planet Pluto, with Pluto in the image, not there, but here too. So you've got two images of the dog, woof, woof, Pluto, in the image. Get out of the bin. It's not for you. And we've got NASA is firing rockets into the ocean. That's why we are forbidden, or very we're terrified. They're given really scary information for us not to go to the Bermuda Triangle, because it's so scary there. That's where they dump all of their rockets. And I've still got more pictures to pick up. There's at least 6 or 8 more left yet to pick up at this point in time. So the definition of irony: that those who control the globe have a flat earth map in their logo. We've got the United Nations, International Maritime Organization, World Meteorological Organization, and the International Civil Aviation Organization, all using the flat earth map, along with all the other maps in the world that are also flat. And we're going to make another copy of a different example of this too. We've got the airplane route. Obviously, all plane routes are generally straight from Taiwan to Los Angeles or San Francisco. And you can see the plane route there. So we've got that to show to the people, to the sheep or the zombies. And C Lightning loves to explain this one. TED Talk that it's missing part of the countries up here. This is just a nice little cartoon. Is this the one that says sex in the clouds? Yeah, it looks like there's something written in the clouds there. But this is a cartoon Globies, okay? That's not the real photo. Doesn't work that way. We've got a lot of pictures here. And would this be possible on a spinning ball Earth? I'll repeat that for those people who are not paying attention. On a spinning ball Earth. Did you get that? Okay, is that possible? Obviously not, because water is formless. It cannot support itself. It remains level when it rests. Why do you keep going into the bin still? There's nothing there, just pictures. You don't pay attention, do you? And what do we got here? Notice the difference, 2012 to 2013. Did you actually think these are real pictures or photos? No, they're not. These are not real photos. Again, a cartoon, bullshit. And we have the wonderful vanishing point, how shit works on a flat horizon, which nobody really pays attention to because they're all sheep. They need the next iPhone to look important. You want to know something? Apple sucks. Okay? Apple products suck. I can't stand them. Do you have a problem with that? Why? Are you part CEO of the Apple products? It's sea level, not sea curve. A lot of the sheep do not understand this statement because they think the ball Earth has to somehow have a level sea. I don't know how that's going to work, but it doesn't. Okay. And these are crappy pictures of the laser touching the moon, which you can't really. I think it was this way. This one didn't show up too well because I don't even know where the laser's coming from or anything. So this one is just basically a placemat for the table. At this point, you can kind of see where the laser light is bending here, or curving on the surface, but it doesn't look good in this picture. So I don't know. I might have to get another one printed, but these ones are garbage. Oh yes, and of course the mega picture of all pictures. Dun, 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 dun. Sound the trumpets, and not the fake ones that people edit into their videos stating that it's the firmament, because there is neat video editing abilities out there. There is the firmament. Read 'em and weep. And there again is the white dot again. It appears in the videos and in the pictures. And you want to know something? When you watch videos on when the stars have full frequencies, when this frequency goes in, sometimes you still see the white light at the top, or the white reflection, the white whatever. So again, I have three or four diagrams of pictures of I'm going to do, because this white dot could be possibly the connecting point to the firmament, or it almost does look like it goes a bit further and connects there. But I'm going to draw up some diagrams, and I also have a theory that this could be the connecting point, but I don't know yet. I'm going to draw up some diagrams and okay, good. Yes. Is he there now? Yes, good. Harmon, what's up, my brother? Let's Adam, slap him.
How you doing?
Good. What's happening, man? My buddy and I were talking about you. You're a good inspiration to my channel. That's for sure. Yeah.
What is your zoom on your binoculars? Max.
Yeah, the small ones are 20 by 80, and then the big ones are 25 by 100.
So they're 25. Yeah, I have a 25 too.
Yeah.
But I've been saving up. I want to get those ones you have to put on a tripod, the big double barrel ones, but they cost $2,000.
Yes, I know. And those ones are very special because they allow you to do stuff without getting fog or any temperature difference to screw up the video,
And that one, the $2,000 one, it'll go up to 60 or 70 times right in that area.
Oh, wow.
And,
that's cool.
But the $5,000 ones goes up to 100, but who can afford that, right?
Yeah, well,
they
exactly.
do that. That's on purpose. But I've been looking at them. I just wonder what yours. Mine's just 25 too. I went out the other night just with them, and I see I have them right here.
Yeah, cool. Yeah,
and they're 25.
Yeah, I've been looking at some of those smaller binoculars too, and some of them even have 30. So,
but you need the bigger lens though.
Yeah, I only use 80 right now, so
yeah, 80. So it only goes up to 100. So 80 is perfect, you know. But those other ones, those little ones, they're sometimes only like a 40 or something like that.
Yeah, but we want the magnification, like the 20-25. That's the magnification,
right?
Yeah.
So that, but you also need the big lenses for the light to come in.
Yeah. I guess that's true. Yeah.
So that's what those big ones are doing like that. Yeah, I keep putting it off. I almost got enough saved up. But will I use it enough? I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It weighs 14 pounds without the tripod or anything.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Awesome. That's good. Yeah.
Yeah. But I'd like to take it and go out to the beach of California and look out there and look at the Catalina Island and stuff like that and take pictures of that.
Yeah, exactly. What's so yours are 20 by 100 or 25 by 100?
They're not 100s. They're
they're 80s probably. Eh? So
yeah, 80s, 25 by 100. They're the Skywatcher. What do you got? Skywatchers?
Yeah, I think that's what they're called. Yeah.
But there's different models. You had that little metal piece going down the middle of yours, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I do. Yeah, it's the tripod mount. Yeah.
Yeah, I got a tripod mount. This is the older one, so the tripod mount you have to screw into the middle.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And adaptation on it.
Yeah.
But they're still 25 by 80.
Yeah, I got my big ones here too still. So these ones have these things are just stupid how big and heavy they are.
Yeah, but yours is so much different looking than mine.
Yeah,
and they're still Skymasters. Mine's a Skymaster, and yours is too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I maybe my lens. Maybe I don't know if my lenses are 80. It doesn't tell you on them. Does it tell you on them what that is?
Yeah,
I don't see it anywhere.
Yeah, it's right on the back there.
Yeah, mine doesn't have it.
Yeah,
hang on a second.
I think the other one's short too.
Yeah, mine doesn't have anything there.
Oh yeah, like how old would yours be?
They're only 4 years old.
Oh, okay. They're not too old. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so I don't know why. I looked at them, I seen the ones like yours, and I seen like that. I was trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
I had to go back to my history where I bought them through Amazon, and there was the 25 by. I don't know. They don't look as big as you on the end, do they? To you?
No, they don't. They look like. Yeah, those could be 80s, I think. Yeah, at least 8. Yeah, I would say 80. Yeah.
Anyway. So my goal is to try to get that other one. Imagine what you could see with that. And so when you put your camera on it, right? You said so I can go to that site and order a thing for the
cell phone mount.
cell phone mount.
Yeah, let me find mine. It's they advertise it on Facebook sometimes. Where did I get it from? Point and Shoot, I think that site was called Point and Shoot. Because they have good deals, and it's cheaper for you. I think it's only like the steel mount. I think it's only like maybe $65 or something.
That'd be bad.
Point and Shoot. Let me see. Point and Shoot. I need a website. Yeah, but I'll see if I can. Yeah, because sometimes you know how they advertise stuff on Facebook list and whatever.
Right.
But I think it's called Point and Shoot. Point and Shoot. But so some Point and Shoot. However you say it, like Toys R Us. It's not ARE. You know, it's Point and Shoot. I don't know. Pointandshoot.com. Yeah, because it's like I said, don't waste your money on a plastic cell phone mount. It'll just fall apart. Trust me. You might as well spend the money on the good one. It's very frustrating.
Does it go both ways? Does it can you do the front camera and the back or the back camera, whichever one you want?
Yeah, probably, but I think you would probably want to use the back one because then you got to pinch to zoom and all the camera settings are on the screen, you know, when you're watching it.
Yeah, but I was wondering, like right now, how do you turn this camera around that I'm on right now? Do you have any idea?
You using your cell phone right now?
Yeah, how would I turn my camera around on my cell phone right now while I'm talking to you and show you my house or something?
Yeah, so you see those double the cross.
Yeah, but that's not on StreamYard though. That's not StreamYard. I'm talking StreamYard. I can't figure out how to do it on StreamYard.
Oh, like on you're on your phone on your StreamYard?
Yes.
Oh, I have no idea. I'm using my laptop. That's a good
So
question.
like let's say I got those nice binoculars.
Yeah.
And I want to stream.
Yes.
I would want to turn it around and stream it to people.
Maybe check Google on that. Yeah.
I guess all else fails, ask Google, right?
Yeah.
All right, I was just trying to figure it out myself. I couldn't even figure out how to do it.
Because I filmed live recording that ISS once on YouTube, and it should be the same icon, you know, with the double arrows.
But you didn't StreamYard live, did you, on that?
No, I did YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. See, I don't know. I can't figure it out. Okay, I'll just figure it out. Just a dumb question. I'll look into it.
Yeah. It'll be quite easy. Yeah, pretty.
Well, I just wanted to say hi and hope you're having a good night. And I just wanted to check out the binoculars again.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, it's going.
And good luck on your upcoming events.
Oh yeah, I'm waiting for those banners. Oh, it's driving me nuts. Yeah, we're gonna set up brand new banners, advertising my YouTube channel. Eventually, I'm gonna put signs on the side of the car too, like on the doors, like permanently. You know.
Right.
And I think I have. I'll show you the thing that I might put on there if it works for the guy at the shop. Then I can get everybody's opinion. Where's my screenshots here? Just before you go. Oh yeah, this one here. Nope, that's not it. There's so many freaking pictures here. It's with the globe, and it's maybe I won't find it. Anyways, I'll show it on the stream if I see it. This. I got so many pictures of stars. That. Yeah, I'm gonna. It was supposed to be clear tonight here, like really, really clear, but it clouded up all of a sudden. I was gonna go out and try to get Polaris again because I'm really antsy about getting that thing.
So Dave challenged you to take another picture of it.
Oh, Dave. Okay, yeah, good. Let's talk about that for a sec. Okay, let me tell you the story. So I'm sending him my emails. Okay, so I'm sending him actual videos. Like I've sent him like 6 or 8 videos of me recording the stars and pictures, and I've just recently sent him the video of Capella and those screenshots I just showed on the live stream here. And he's like, well, can you get another one? He says, well, what do you want me to do? Why don't you go do something, Mr. David Weiss? You know, he doesn't do anything. He's just all Mr. Chit Chat, and he wants to be invited onto shows. I'm like, come on, go do something. And
he did originally. He originally got the sun and he got the buoys and stuff like that. He went out and bought the camera when it first started, and he did his own videoing. Did you know that?
Yeah, but
he got the real good one of the sun with his drone where it just faded out.
Yeah, that was years ago. I remember that one. Yeah.
And still, I mean, you know, like say, why doesn't he do it again? Because he's did it. It's like you doing your star again. You did it.
Yeah, but I want to do more. That's the thing. I want to get all the stars. You know, yeah. It's just and more clear.
Yeah, that was Capella. You said that you showed tonight.
Yeah, that's Capella. Yeah,
it's pretty much the same shape.
Yeah, basically the same. It's just that frequency. I call it a frequency, whatever it is that shoots out of the star. That's the only difference between the other stars. I don't even know. I think they're all the same. That's what I think.
So when they're twinkling, so maybe they're pulsating.
Yeah, exactly. That thing that just just keeps shooting out of it. Yeah.
I mean, you can see with your naked eye that they twinkle.
Oh, sure, yeah. This part here, it goes in and out, like just repeatedly, like a heartbeat. Like this will go out and in, out in, out in, out, and same with the top. It'll go out in, out in. This is like the main power source, whatever you want to call it. I don't know.
So what you call it? So you put your cell phone adapter on and you zoom in farther with it. So you're 25 and then whatever your phone can go. Yeah. Can you do max with your phone, or does it get too big?
Yeah, no, it goes to a max. I'll go to video and I think it goes to 12. I don't usually go full because then it switches cameras.
Right.
You know? Yeah. So you want to kind of be in the middle of your zooming. So it goes from 0 to 12. So you want to be in like the, like
8 range.
Yeah, 7, 8. Nothing more than that. It'd be too. It would probably. I think it switches a camera at that point.
It goes from regular zoom to digital probably, and then digital is not as good.
Yeah, whichever it is. But yeah, it's. And again, so you're taking whatever the binocular is seeing. Now you're like, it's almost like going right through the whole of because now you're zooming into whatever is at this end.
Right.
You know, it's already magnified through the binoculars, but now you're zooming into whatever your eye can't see, because you can't zoom in your eyes. You can't go, ooh, you know. So now it's just and it just comes right to you.
Isn't that cool?
Oh, it's just,
and then, so you got one eye, excited. You got the thing on, and you're using your other eye to find the stars and stuff, right? I see you doing
exactly. Yeah,
and
exactly.
You've gotten good at that.
I'm like this. Yeah, I'm looking through this one, and then I just look back. Well, yeah, there. I just keep looking at the phone, and then
because you could see the screen on your phone picking it up.
Yeah. Oh, exactly. Yeah. I should. I'm gonna record that one day too. Just
can you imagine if you had great equipment?
Oh, all I need is those. Well, if anybody had $3,000 to get those binoculars, I've seen those big long white
right.
Ones.
And they also have the lenses that go down like this, so you don't have to go like this looking at them. Exactly. You look down and
there's different angles of the lenses,
right?
Like 60 or 90 degrees or whatever it is. Yeah, that'd be sweet.
And then you're not bending your neck around all crazy positions.
Yeah.
People think I tried telling a person the other day on a live chat. She said, well, she goes, well, if the planets are round, then how come we're not? She's being serious. She's new to this stuff.
Yeah.
And the stars. I said, I tell you what. And all these guys are trying to give her all these questions about pool balls and all. I said, no. If you're really serious, it's not hard to do. I said, get one of your friends or someone like that has binoculars. I don't care what they are.
Yeah.
And go out and look for yourself. Mm-hmm. What will I see? I said, I'm not going to tell you what you're going to see.
Yeah.
You go out and look for yourself and see what you see.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And I never got back with. She's never got back. It was on one of the live streams, and so I think she sounded sincere.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's the thing with all the ridiculing out there, Lee. Like even when I get on those rude comments, I'm like, they keep commenting. I'm like, what have you done? Do you even know what the stars look like? Like, and they're just it's out of focus. Do you know how to use a camera? Yeah, I do actually. Like it's just stupid.
Yeah, that focus thing is getting old.
Oh, it is. It's really getting old.
So when I took these out the other night just to look myself, just to go look and have fun, and and the moon was full, so the moon's out over here.
Yeah.
It's like maybe at 2:00 already, so I only got like 2 or 3 stars I could really see.
Yeah, exactly.
And
sure.
and I look into it, and you can see all the different colors. I see the lines.
Mhm.
Of course, I don't have the more magnification to get in closer.
Yeah.
But still, but the lines are in focus.
Oh, sure they are. I know. Yeah, I know.
The lines I see are in focus. I mean, it's clear as a bell.
Yeah, yeah.
And so then when you go in closer, you can make out the picture more, even though.
Yeah,
That's the only difference. When you zoom in farther, you can see more what the lines are.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not. I don't think they're out of focus. They're just not zoomed in enough.
Yeah.
And I mean, I know some of those round ones are out of focus. The little square things. I don't know where the from the early days.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, when they were round and stuff. There, I don't know what, because I got these. I don't know what they were using. Were they just using a cell phone or something? Because using this, you don't get those pictures that they showed in the early stars.
No
pictures.
No. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And these aren't that expensive. We know that.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
if they're gonna spend $1,000 or more on a P900, spend a couple $100 on this, and you get a better picture.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. Next.
And people don't realize, they say the P900 and 1000, that they're 85 zoom or something like that, right?
Yeah.
85 zoom from what you're looking at. When you look through the camera originally, just like pull it all the way back and you're looking.
Yeah.
It's less. You can see better with your naked eye than what you do on that.
Oh,
so
sure.
It's 85 zoom from where it starts. So I don't know how far back below zero it starts until you hit zero, then you hit the plus. So it's not a real 85 zoom like we're thinking marketing.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Good point.
Do you understand that?
Mm-hmm.
Because if you you get your camera, even your cell phone, you go take a picture, everything's small.
Yeah.
And you take your eye away from the camera and you see them bigger.
Yeah.
So that means your cell phone, even when they do the zoom, it's a trick. It's whatever zoom from that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That the camera set.
Yeah. Yeah. I get what you're saying. Yeah.
So I always thought that was funny that they always market it that way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah.
Anyway, so
yeah, no. The one thing I was going to suggest to you too is next time you're out, just sit back in a chair and relax for a few minutes and point your binoculars to the northeast sky, like almost straight up into the northeast, and you'll get those lights. They're everywhere. Watch for those lights. They'll just go across your thing like this. They'll look like moving stars. They'll look exactly like moving stars, but really slow. Well, slow in relation to a falling star, obviously.
Right.
It'll just go like this right across your screen.
Yeah, we see them out here all the time. It's not uncommon.
There's tons of
them. Who knows
them.
what they are?
Oh, it's insane.
Oh, they're satellites.
You what? Yeah, I guess so, eh?
Yeah, 275 miles away, you're seeing a satellite.
Yeah, shit, they're a lot closer than that. That's for sure. They're not much higher than an airplane, man. Wow.
Well, when they did a project Manhigh in this 58 to 60 something, they did all the worlds get together, did a project Manhigh. Yeah. And I was reading in Life magazine from 1964 from Joseph Kittinger, who was one of the guys who broke the first record in their gondola and stuff. He was an Air Force colonel.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone in the magazine, when they did the interview, they said when they got about 60,000 feet to 70,000 feet, somewhere right in there, that everything came so black above them.
Oh, sure.
And all they could see is the light down below them.
Oh,
and so there was no stars to see, nothing to see.
Yeah.
It was dark. And so that was their true things they were doing. Have you heard of Project Manhigh?
No, I haven't. I don't think I have. No.
Yeah, because I was trying to find out what's the highest we've ever really gone.
Yeah.
And so Project Manhigh hit it. And so you remember Felix Baumgartner?
Yeah.
Well, Joseph Kittinger, who set the record in the 60s for going high on a gondola, he was on his ground crew. He was like 85 at the time, and he's 97. He's still alive, lives in Florida, Joseph Kittinger. And it says, and if you look on the old Life magazine, it says the man who fell from space. You know, it was
Yeah.
quite a deal. They got into more detail and told you what was going on.
Wow.
Then they canceled Project Manhigh and they started up the moon stuff
Yeah.
because they found out that they can go more than 26 miles.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Yeah. No, I get
That's
it.
as high as any man's gone. I figure is around 26 miles. Baumgartner says he went 24 miles or something like
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
126,000 feet. And then there was no one even talks about the next guy. 2 years later, there was a retired CEO from Google.
Mm-hmm.
He wanted to do that, so he just had a big, like a deep sea diving spacesuit on,
Mm-hmm.
and they connected the balloons to his shoulders because they're trying to get higher because they said the gondola was too heavy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you ever seen that one?
No. No. No.
Yeah, it's in there. So they tied the balloons to his side, and I was trying to see what's going on, and he says he went to 26, a little bit over, like what Kissinger. Baumgartner went 126, I think, or 25. I think this guy said he went 127. He wanted to break the record. Not only do they want to break the record, they also want the farthest free fall. So when they release and they jump, and they want the law on the farthest free fall record. That's part of the deal too.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
And the parachutes don't open till 8,000, 10,000 feet in that area.
Yeah. Well, that's yeah, because that once you get up so high, there's no pressure. So there's got to be like literally nothing there. So how would you even go any higher? You wouldn't.
Right. That's a helium balloons. That's high as they could get them.
Wow.
Because what made me start this, if you don't mind me telling you?
Yeah, go right ahead. Yeah.
When 2017 or 18, when they landed that helicopter on Mars.
Yeah. Yeah.
I started looking into it. I'm going, huh. So they said the atmosphere is the same as ours on Mars as it would be as ours at 50 miles high.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I already figured out we didn't go 50 miles high. Yeah. So everything's a lie anyway.
Oh, yeah.
So I went back and looked on Earth. And I can say, how high can a helicopter hover on Earth? Not fly, but how high can they hover?
Yeah.
Take a guess.
Okay, I'm going to say 15,000 feet, I guess.
10,000 feet.
Oh, wow.
The air's too thin after that for them to hover.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense, yeah.
And then it clicked in me. I said, oh, that's why they don't rescue people up on Mount Everest and stuff when they rescue the helicopter, because the helicopter can't land there.
Yeah.
They can fly anywhere from 20 to 24,000 feet.
Yeah.
With the motion.
Yeah, but they can't.
But they can't hover.
Yeah, because there's nothing to push down on. Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah.
And so I said, oh, that makes sense. And things led on. Then that led me to Project Manhigh. I go, how high did we ever go with the gondolas? And then I found Project Manhigh that was run by NASA and the other space agencies. Matter of fact, there was that guy Kissinger that I was telling you about, Kittinger.
Yeah.
Joseph Kittinger. He had done a couple things, and they're afraid about the spin because when you fall, there's nothing to stop you from tumbling and spinning.
Oh, yeah.
And so, you go too fast, they would spin, the dummies would spin 200 RPMs a minute.
Oh, yeah.
Was it a minute? And so that would kill you.
Yeah.
So he got it down and he created something. And I don't know how to do the drag or whatever it did. But the first time he did it, he passed out. He was spinning, they figured, about 120 times a minute. And so he passed out, but his parachute, he's the one I think invented the parachute that opens up automatically. He had parts to do with that. It led into so many stories that we don't know about.
Wow.
And I tried telling us on a lot of channels, and they don't think about it. So, but I got a few of the bigger channels saying, hey, we might not have gone higher than 26 miles.
Mm-hmm.
And so they did all that. And so I went into Project Manhigh and found that. And then, of course, it got me back to Picard again, because he's the one that did it. He got 50,000 feet. But there's nothing that can. So what are they going to push off of any higher?
Yeah.
And so I was talking to a guy who ran a air shipping cargo company.
Okay. Yeah.
And he had his own Lear jet, and he was really well off. He's my age now. He's 65. So, and I was talking to him last summer at the pool, and he goes, and he was hearing me talk, and I said like that. I said, yeah. I said I don't think anything flew much higher than 50,000 feet. I don't think anything can fly much higher, as in jets.
Yeah.
And they're sure not gliding. They're going to be having to have force behind them to do whatever friction. He says, "Oh, I flew at 51,000 feet all the time." And here he is on in his Learjet. And I said, "Oh, did you?" Yeah. Then so he pulls it up and he said, "Oh, I was flying at 41,000 feet." And I said, "Well, see," I said, "I don't think you can go any higher than, I don't know what." And they said the SR-70. Then I got into the SR-78s or whatever it's called.
71,
Oh, they fly 82,000 feet. I go, "Yeah, right." And then the MiG-1, it's supposedly flow 120,000 feet. What are they pushing off of?
Yeah.
And so the pilot, I said to him, he said, "Yeah, we get up there and it saves fuel because there's no friction." Right?
Yeah.
I said, and I asked him, and this guy's owned a company of cargo fleets, right? Of our air cargo fleets. And I said, "Dude, think, how do you fly? How do you take off? You get the pressure against the wings and you lift up and go." I said, "So now you're up there at 41,000, 50,000 feet. You have no friction. What are you flying off of?"
Yeah.
Literally, he never even thought about it. He just took it for granted after all this time. And this guy's intelligent.
Yeah.
And so I kept getting into things like that. And so there's one thing in the 60s, they tried getting higher. They took a big jet and they were flying around 48,000 feet, as best I can tell.
Yeah.
Then out of the belly, they had another little one-man rocket jet or something.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen that?
I think I've seen something like that before. Yeah.
And it drops and it just spins out of control.
Yeah.
Because it had no forward motion for it or nothing like that. And so they thought they can get that and see how much higher they could fly. That was the test that the military did, and that failed. So shortly after that is when all the other stuff started coming in with the big rockets and stuff. I know they said it started in '58 with NASA and all that stuff, but Project Manhigh, once it was scrapped, I think they already knew they couldn't go past that.
Wow.
So
cool.
I know they got Go Fast rocket. I had to get into that because everybody, what about the Go Fast rocket? It went 73 miles. 72, the first one. And they did one in I think 12 or 14. And then they did another one that it wasn't the same company.
Oh, okay.
And they wanted to get higher. And he went 73 miles. He broke the record by 1 mile.
Yeah.
Whatever. That was the thing. But they're all run, and all the programs, they say, "Oh, they're done by individuals and it's a private people." Bullshit. NASA had put out a competition to see who can make a reusable rocket. So all these guys doing these private things was part of trying to get to show NASA they can make a reusable rocket.
Yeah. Oh,
like they're using. That was and all the measurements was done by gear.
Okay.
Was done by the Army Corps of Engineers. And the first one took off from, it's called Black Rock, Nevada. There's two Black Rocks, one in southern Nevada and one in northern by Reno. It was the one by Reno they did. And when they did the first one, it took them 3 months to find the rocket.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. With all that stuff they still had, they had to take 3 months to find it. And the second one they did it on, and they call it a private place. You got White Sands, New Mexico, that's a missile base. And on this side of the fence is civilian, and then this side of the fence, inside the fence is the government.
Okay.
Well, they're launching pads just outside of White Sands. So it's private, it's still controlled. They're not gonna let anybody go up there without permission. Just like anywhere else. And so anyway, and it took them, I think, 4 to 5 weeks to find that one when it came down, and it landed somewhere deep into the White Sands Missile Base complex.
Okay. Yeah.
So it wasn't just, it's not easy. Like people think it's easy. You just go out there and take a picture. You got to bend down. You got to do all this stuff. You got to get it to hang. It's not just easy to do.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Just like those rockets aren't just easy to do. So I don't think that rocket went past 26 miles. There's just no way. I don't even know how it could get that far, tell you the truth, on a rocket, because only balloons get that high.
But wouldn't
it would need something to glide off of. People say, "Well, won't it glide?" With what? You need something to glide in.
So what about the Go Fast rocket when there was a point in the video when there was hardly any sound. You were just hearing, like it wasn't.
You shouldn't even hear any sound.
No, I know that, but that you could hear the sound of the rocket, like the propulsion halfway through the video, but then it just kind of got quieter and quieter and quieter the higher it went. So, does it? I don't know. I just
You need a medium for sound to travel through.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. But could the rocket not still go to 72 miles or whatever?
Why? It's like pushing. Okay, you dive in a swimming pool. There's no water. And at the end, there's nothing. There's nowhere to go.
Yeah.
No matter how fast you swim, when you hit that dead air, you don't have nothing. There's no guidance, no stability, nothing.
Oh, huh.
Think about that. I had so many guys ask the same question you're doing. Well, couldn't it just glide into what?
Yeah.
What's it gliding in?
Yeah, it would just go all Willy Wonka.
Yeah, it's like the coyote when he's chasing the Roadrunner, and the Roadrunner stops, and Coyote goes halfway out. All of a sudden, I have no more feet underneath me.
Yeah. Okay. That's interesting. Well, see, and that kind of complies with my laser going to the moon. It's supposedly only visible for 22 miles. The beam doesn't go 22 miles, but I don't know. Like,
and of course, the only other thing I can say about being on the moon one, I haven't looked at them real close. It could be atmosphere it's hitting off of too.
Yeah. Okay.
You could be up there and the atmosphere is just so thick, and you're hitting the atmosphere. Well, there is no atmosphere. The moon's going to be the most mysterious thing ever.
Oh, tell me about it. It boggles my mind.
I seen it look like it, but I see, is it hitting something? But
Yeah.
of course, the higher up we get, the less thing. But then you would also need lasers work in the vacuum. They've showed that, right? Do they work in the vacuum? I mean, they in a vacuum when they were testing it and they were trying to light the stuff on fire, they were shooting a laser through the glass to light the stuff on fire. So it was working
on fire. Yeah. So, but that doesn't mean it didn't go all the way through. There just wasn't a chemical reaction to have.
Right. But anyway, that's just what I learned when I started getting to the helicopter on Mars, and I knew it was bullshit. Oh, you know what? There's this. Well, we put an extra blade on the one on Mars, so it can fly.
Oh, that's funny.
That's what they said. That was their excuse. They put an extra one in. Anyway, I just chewed your ear a little bit and just told you about my Project Manhigh and all that stuff.
Yeah,
look up Project Manhigh.
Manhigh, like H-I.
Yeah, H-I-G-H.
Okay, yeah.
Project Manhigh.
Yeah,
you'll be surprised what you'll find out in that.
Yeah, there's a lot of interest. Yeah, mind-boggling.
All right, sir. I'm gonna let you go.
Man. Yeah, take her easy, man. Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah, guys, that's you learn something new every day, man. That's who do we got here in the chat here? We got we got Zurge. We got Diesel, Tegan. I just like grapes. You have one of those 300, don't know what that means. Yeah, Harmon is filled with lots of knowledge, that's for sure. Trolls, go to another channel. Yeah, Billy, your laser doesn't go to the moon. Sorry, not. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I know my. Okay, going to the. No, I've already shown people. You can say all you want. You know what? Purple elephants. Purple elephants. I said purple elephants, so that means they're real, right? Not. Okay, we'll go back. Jesus Saves is there. Conscious Machine. Mr. Walker. And so, yeah, that was a good conversation. It's like, what do you believe, or what do you, I don't know. So I was going to do this test too. There's so many things that I could do. It's just mind boggling. in relation to distance to the stars or the firmament, or the highest that we could go, supposedly. So we've got two things to go on with the firmament being at 70 miles, whatever. They did those lightning sprites. So they recorded lightning sprites reflecting off of a surface at about 70 miles, 65, 70 miles. We've got the Go Fast rocket at 72 miles, whatever it is, 73 miles. I'm just taking that distance and relaying it to the distance from me to the city that I came from, which is 130 kilometers or about 85 miles. Straight distance, straight line, if that's the way you measured it. So I was going to do an experiment to show that I could possibly zoom in on the city lights as if they were the stars. Same distance, just at ground level. So I was kind of, going with that kind of experiment to kind of have an example of distance for recording things. Anyways, with the yeah, supposedly there's going to be a nut. Okay, well, I hate when they misguide people. The news says there's not going to be another solar eclipse until whenever. 20 or 30 years, whatever it is, 10 years. I don't care if it's 5 years. But yet they say, oh, well, there's going to be another one in October. Okay. What is it? 20 years or one in October? Pick a date, please and thank you. And there's going to be another lunar eclipse yet this year too. There's going to be 2 lunar and 2 solar. But yet nothing for 20 years. I can only run about 2 miles an hour, but sometimes I run 50 miles an hour. It's one or the other. I don't know. I don't get it. Grapes. Grapes are good for you. They make you appear to be younger as you get older. That's the only thing I know about grapes. And they upset my stomach, so I try not to eat grapes. So 25 miles, that's like 50 kilometers ish, 48. You know something? When you look at the sky with these Titan of the binocular world here, other than the $3,000 binoculars, which are insane. Someday I'm going to sell my car and buy those. Probably not, but whatever. Funny to think that way. When you look at the sky with those binoculars, that firmament, those stars, that ceiling above your head, which is 100% real, it is there. Those stars, when you're looking through those big, powerful binoculars, those stars become like right here. It is crazy to look at the sky. It is not far away. Just remember, airplanes fly supposedly at 6 or 7 miles. Out of 25 miles, at least where the pressure is, that doesn't mean that the firmament is at 25 miles, but yet the firmament could be at even 72 miles, is not far. It's that far on the map, guys. On any map, 72 miles is that far. It's like an inch, half an inch on the map. That's all it is. It's not far, or whatever it is, an inch or two on the map. It's not far. So if you go 72 miles that way, it's not far. I'm sorry, guys. 72 or 75 miles is not far. It only takes an hour and a half to drive that, okay? So let's get real and calm down a little bit and accept that there is a ceiling above our melons. Because again, where'd my picture go? If you personally, whoever's watching, the trolls, tell me what surface that is behind and above the star, please. Explain this picture. And saying it's out of focus, I'm sorry, man. That's getting old, just like you. And you want to know why I caught the firmament? Because I go outside every clear night and try to record the stars and prove that the firmament is there. What is it that you do? Oh, I sit back and I have a couple of beers. Oh, that's globe proof right there. Sea lightning. It is not a round Earth. It is supposedly spherical. The tire on your vehicle is round. Please use the correct definitions, pronunciations. The Earth is flat, and that's what we know. It is not a sphere. The cap on this bottle is round. The Earth is not round, and we do not claim that it's round. For those who claim that it is round, it is not the top of this bottle cap. You think it's a sphere. That's what we need to know. That is not an image. That would be a picture, a photo. Spherical, like a banana. Digitally altered. Okay. We have to go to where's my cartoon books? You want to talk about digitally enhanced? Okay. Let's go to the cartoon books. Wherever the fuck they are. Let's go to the cartoon books. Cartoon books. Cartoon books. Let's go to the cartoon books. Digitally enhanced, as they say. Okay. This is one of my magazines that I cut out a lot of pictures of. Okay. Let's grab one. Digitally enhanced. There we go. There's your image of a cartoon. I have no idea what that is other than a spotted or pitted windshield taking a picture at night. Yes. Bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. Let's go to the next digitally enhanced supposed image. Here we go. There's some more bullshit cartoons for you there. Not sure what that is, but that's not a real photo. All right. La 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 la. Photos have a negative. Okay. Not in today's world. The funny thing is, I can probably produce a negative from that photo. Can you produce a negative from a digital photo today? Print a digital negative of the step tablet. Flip the image horizontally, invert to negative, and print it or on transparency material using the described printer driver settings, including the color density slider setting that gives the correct overall negative contrast for the photo process. And moving on with the facts. I should just call this the fact channel. What time is it? Is it time for bed yet? 10 o'clock. Bum, 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 bum. La 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 la. So, moving on. Yes, as the nights go on, as they go on, it is coming up to my year one, my 1 year anniversary in April of collecting the first video of Sirius. The second one was in November, and I also caught a video of Capella. And yeah, there you go. Where should I send? Well, you can email your supposed real pictures of stars. I don't know why I can't. Probably because I put in other stuff. There we go. You can email me them, but if you've taken it with a P900 or a P1000 or your silly telescope, good luck. Like I said, only like 2 or 3% of the night out of the entire year is clear enough to get stars like this. When you put in enough man hours and hard enough work, eventually you get what you came for. That contrast changed. Why did that do that? So, good luck. Yes, so my banners, the billboard on the car, for those of you who have seen it, looks like a pizza wedge. So this is the back of the car. This is the front on the roof. This back picture banner is going to be exactly this, with my name and date on it and my YouTube name printed right here. So I will be displaying that to everybody that pulls up behind me. And for those of you government agents out there following me and tracking me, because I know you are, you might want to take a few pictures of my car when you drive by. And when I go back to the legislative building, hello guys, I'm coming again. Mr. Zerge Hanster does not understand what stars look like. Sorry, but they do look like that. Going back to the pictures. All right, here we go. Let's go show and tell what the star Capella looks like, along with the star Sirius. Voila. Let's just go to the pictures. This would be 100% the Star Capella. And again, the white dot appears in the video and in the screenshot. So again, if you have troubles with the truth, you might as well move on, folks. That top half of the Star Capella is only showing up, not the bottom half, for some reason. It's not due to the screenshot. It barely shows up in the video, so not sure how the stars work, but sometimes they do and sometimes they don't. Maybe God's trying to save on the power or electric bill. Who knows? Or the creator. Goodbye, my brain can't take more. That's good. See you later, alligator. I'll just hide you from the channel. How about that? Goodbye, jerk. And moving on with some more facts here. That one's a little fuzzier than the other ones, but let's move on. For those of you who do not understand what stars look like, and we have the star attraction, no pun intended, but the star attraction. The star Sirius is both the left and the right picture. Absolutely amazing. The amazing work that I do is absolutely that. And for those of you who do not understand that, hopefully that the laser did touch the moon, because the laser light did move to this side during the video and then this side. And when we move it closer in front, in basically to the moon, this light curves here, and it does not curve when it's over here or over to the right or to the bottom or the top. But just something else. Someday I will try to repeat this experiment and see what happens. I don't know where everybody went there, but anything else I need to show you here? I did take some pretty cool. So these are the, oh, you know, that's nice little picture of the sun again in the clouds. Due only to perspective. It's not literally in the clouds. We understand that. I hope you guys are all having a fantastic evening. And yeah, these are the beautiful sunsets that we have here in Saskatchewan. Sun going further away. Oh, this is not a good picture, whatever that is. All right, boys and girls, are you feeling fancy tonight? Are you feeling a little fancy? Trying to get rid of the screen here. There we go. Good God's firmament, Alan Sherman has lasers touch the moon also. Yes. Yes, whoever owns I'm assuming that even a 1 watt laser would even go to the moon, but 1, 3, or 7 watts would obviously do the same thing. The difference in wattage is only the power of it. I know my 7 watt laser will start to burn wood in seconds. Literally seconds, 2 or 3 seconds. Seconds, boys. Seconds. What are you doing in the bin again? Huh? My cat is playing in the new tote bin. All right, boys and girls. I think I'm going to be shutting her down here. Yeah, there is. Let me check. There is a few YouTube channels out there stating the information that JT Tolan has mentioned some very odd things. And yeah, I wouldn't trust the big shots. I can tell you that much. All right, guys. I'm letting her go, and we will talk to you guys later. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and we will talk to you soon. Have a good one. Peace out. Ah!